to you here on ABC 7 News. And we have started a new day, Steve. We are into tomorrow.
And the weekend is here. It's Friday.
That's right. You just reminded me.
Early
Thank
start
you,
to
Steve.
the weekend. What a great afternoon it was after the storms passed by. This is our webcam from Casey Key. We have there's no graphic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. This is what happens when we start midnight on a new day. I thought I'd fix that problem.
It resets the computer and everything goes crazy.
No, we're going to hope. Now we can show currently. I think the same thing's going to happen in the almanac, but maybe not. Currently, it's 80 degrees at this hour, 73 the dew point. I think things have warmed up since those storms passed by earlier today, and I keep our fingers crossed on this almanac. The high today, no. I thought I'd fix this problem. This happens like very rarely are we ever on this late. Take a look at the tropical weather outlook for the Atlantic, and we've had a very quiet season since a couple of storms very early on in early June, and then this Bermuda high has been so strong. But if you look over history, this is the week that the Bermuda high and the high pressure across the Atlantic basin begins to weaken. So hopefully, or this will probably allow storms to start forming off the coast of Africa and travel toward the Caribbean. It's a typical pattern we see develop in August and even in September. But right now we have a very quiet weather pattern continuing in the Caribbean and also in the Gulf of Mexico. Nothing is going on right now, as it hasn't since early June. But there is a lot of heat going on in the Gulf of Mexico. In fact, a record amount of heat. 86.4 degrees. The average Gulf temperature back on July 15th was the warmest July average ever measured. And we also have been showing you for weeks now the 90, 91 degree temperatures off our coast. And Tampa Bay had a 95 degree reading back on July 12th. I mean, that is hot water. This record heat, should storms enter the Gulf, have the potential of really fueling rapid development of these storms and making them very strong. So while we've been a long time without any hurricanes in the Florida area or even in the Gulf of Mexico, things are changing. We also have a real strong heat wave developing in the Midwest, dangerously so. And this is the kind of heat wave that can last for a while because this high can get locked into place. But this jet stream is going to wobble up against it, so the heat's going to come in pulses over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Still dangerous, possible crop damage or losses. It's a lot like the heat wave of 1995 that killed like 700 people in Chicago, and that heat wave that hit Dallas in 1980 that just went on and on. Now, I was doing the weather at the ABC affiliate in Dallas during that heat wave, and this is me plotting the 144 days where the temperature was over 100 degrees. Now, this heat wave developing now is not going to be anywhere near as long as this. You see, it started in May and really lasted into September. This is starting in late July, but it's still hot enough to be dangerous. Say goodbye to that young guy. I don't know where he went. Tomorrow's high temperatures in the Midwest over 100, 105 in some spots, but with the humidity, the heat index is going to be even higher than that. Very dangerous situations for people susceptible to heat, especially in urban areas. It gets hotter still in some areas on Saturday. This is going to go on for a few days and maybe another bout coming in later. Taking a look at our RPM computer forecast as we move into the weekend, maybe some explosion of thunderstorms developing again during afternoon and evening hours tomorrow, and the same thing on Saturday. A less chance perhaps on Sunday, but you can see it's this afternoon and evening cycle where we get the East Coast sea breeze colliding with the Gulf sea breeze and eventually those storms passing westward over us, cooling things off, making for very nice conditions in the evening. Our forecast for the remainder of tonight, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers. It's probably going to remain dry. 76 the low temperature, and for tomorrow a partly sunny day, but the chance goes up again to 60% for those storms in the afternoon, high 91. And here's the 7-day outlook showing we keep that 60% chance right on into Saturday. Drops off a little Sunday, maybe not quite as many showers and thunderstorms, but this is really what we would expect this time of year, Haley, a 50 to 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms each day.